Thursday night. Thursday night. You guys know what that means. Football and a chance to win $25,000. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis, of course, with Winning Bets, and it's Thursday night football between the Packers and Cardinals. And over on the Fox Bet Super 6 app, we can win $25,000 if we can correctly answer all 6 questions. If not, you can take home that guaranteed $500 prize. This is not going to be easy by any stretch. This app is already tough. I think the questions they ask is fair, but I think the answers that you have to pick from are really tough. And then you want to add in all the COVID issues that the Packers have going on. They don't have their defensive coordinator. He's going to be out for this game, so they have a new play caller. But that play caller, or the rumored guy to be the play caller, does have experience as a defensive coordinator. You know, he may have a different philosophy as this guy, so maybe he'll call more blitzing passes or blitzing plays. Maybe he'll call less blitzing plays. Maybe it'll take him a series, a quarter, to kind of get his feet up under him and calling plays with this team in this scheme. So a lot of big unknown in what you're going to get with that Packers defense. And then obviously on the offensive side of the ball, you got Devontae Adams and Lazard are both going to be out of this game due to COVID issues. And it's only Wednesday. There may be more guys that exit this game due to COVID. So lots of unknown there on that Packers side, on both sides of the ball right there. And Randall Cobb, he's going to be the new #1 wide receiver. I know Randall Cobb used to be a receiver back in the day and used to be a hell of a good one, but yeah, he's obviously not that same player by any stretch. So it'll just be interesting to see what the Packers do and how well they're able to compete up here against the Cardinals, or maybe they can pull off the upset. We'll see. Let's go ahead and answer these 6 questions and see if we can win ourselves $25,000. All right, so question number 1 is, what's going to be the first touchdown of the second quarter? That's what I mean. Boy, what a really tough app. We don't get the first touchdown and the last touchdown. First touchdown of the second quarter. All right, well, the Packers, they're getting rushing touchdowns, 0.3 rushing touchdowns per game. They're passing 2.3 passing touchdowns per game. For the Cardinals, they're getting 0.7 rushing touchdowns per game and 2.7 passing touchdowns per game. Then you can go with any other touchdown or, of course, no touchdown be scored in that second quarter. The Cardinals, they're allowing 0.3 rushing touchdowns per game. They're allowing 0.7 passing touchdowns per game. The Packers, they allow 0.7 rushing touchdowns per game, and they allow 1.3 passing touchdowns per game. I'm going to go ahead and say Cardinals, and I'm going to say Cardinals rushing touchdown. Look, you saw how Heineke really carved up that Packers defense there from a running standpoint. Now you get enter Kyler Murray, one of the best running back quarterbacks, in all the football, maybe. Right behind Josh Allen, might I say, right there. But yeah, so I think it's going to be tough. This question's tough because they ask us in the second quarter. You can look up stats to see who the go-to guy is for a first touchdown of the game, but first touchdown of second quarter, that's super, super tough. I'll go ahead and say Cardinals rushing. Question number 2 is, which team will have the highest punt average in the amount? I read this as the return yards don't matter, and we're just talking about the punt. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but that's kind of the way I read it, is we don't take into account the return yards there from the punt. So the Packers, they're averaging 42.6 yards per punt, where the Cardinals are averaging 39.9 yards per punt. I think the Packers will have more punting opportunities. I think this guy's going to have a good game. He knows he's going to have a good game. Give me Packers and give me 45 to 48 yards. Question number 3 is, which team will have the most rushing yards, and what will be the difference between their rushing amount and their opponent's rushing amount? Well, the Cardinals get 137 per game while allowing 89 yards per game. The Packers get 115 yards on the ground while they allow 146 yards on the ground every single game. I'll take Cardinals will have the most rushing yards, and they're going to have 36 to 40 more rushing yards than the Packers. Question 5 is, which team will have the longest completion? Look, both of these teams are about even. They both allow under 10 yards per catch at 9.0 and 9.5 yards, and they also get about the same number of yards per catch on the offensive standpoint because they're at 10.4 and 10.5. So really tough right here. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and lean Cardinals because the Packers are losing 2 of their big weapons in Lazard and Adams. So give me Cardinals. I think the longest completion will be 31 to 35 yards. Question number 5 is, which team will have the longest field goal in the amount? Well, the Packers are attempting 3.3 field goals per game, and the Cardinals are attempting 2.0 field goals per game. Distance-wise, all these guys have a big leg, so I wanted to really focus on which team is attempting more field goals per game. That'll obviously give them the greater chance to maybe kick the longer of the 2 field goals. So I'll go and say Packers, and I'll say 44 to 46 yards. Could the windows be any tighter, Fox Super 6? I mean, come on. I get 3 yards to pick from. Brutal. Absolutely brutal right there. And question number 6 is always who's going to win the game and what's going to be the win margin. Look, I think the Cardinals will handle it. It's a short week, so that generally always favors the home team. You get the undefeated Cardinals who are really looking impressive. I know maybe they could have dropped the game there to the Vikings on a last-second field goal, but the fact is they won the game. All these teams have near wins or near losses. Cardinals are winning games, and that's super impressive to me. They don't have any COVID issues going on into this game. Again, it's at home. That always favors the team on those short weeks. So I'll say Cardinals will win this game. I think they'll win this game by 11 to 12 points. I think it'll win about 11 to 12 points. Rodgers has a chance to go ahead and keep them close, keep them competitive. But I like the Cardinals' ability to rush all up over this Packers defense. So that's why I've got it. Cardinals 11 to 12 points. That's how we'll do it this week for a chance to win $25,000 over on the Fox Bet Super 6 app for Packers versus Cardinals on Thursday Night Football. Good luck with your picks, and we'll see you back here next Thursday. That was a lot of fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and good luck with your picks. If interested in placing real sports bets, then check out my latest daily free sports betting video in the bottom right corner. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next contest.